What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Don Rico back at it again. Good morning, everyone. Listen, I know it's been a minute. I got an appointment that I got to reach you here in Temecula, out here in sunny California. Now, it hasn't really been too sunny recently because we've been dealing with some rain. I mean, it's what you would expect from springtime, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up, do something a bit different. So I'm about to head over here to this appointment here in Temecula, and of course, I'm gonna give you my thoughts, and then we'll just go for there. So catch you all on the flip side. What's going on, y'all? So we back out here in Temecula, California. Had to drop my ride off to get some service done, but in the meantime, I thought I'd come out, get some thoughts off to you guys before I actually go back inside and continue with my studyings. Now, I'm not really gonna document that because there's nothing really interesting about that. It's just me taking notes pretty much and just kind of learning about different services or whatnot from AWS, but that's neither here nor there. The reason why I actually kind of talked about that and I actually led with that is it's about opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere I go, I am learning slowly but surely to see opportunity everywhere. And I'm just going off the cuff. So if I kind of like derail here and there from different topics, again, this is just me letting my thoughts out, because every single time where I come out here and I create a video or I'm just walking around, I'm just giving you my authentic thoughts. I'm not really talking about so much about, oh, I plan on talking about this or I plan on doing that. Like, for example, I'm gonna derail for just a second. I can see a Ford Mustang right there starting up. And it's funny because I've been debating if my next car, if I want to end up getting, or my next like grill car, I want to end up getting or either a Corvette, a sports car, or a muscle car, which in terms would mean a Ford Mustang. Preferably, I actually like the dark horse. I like to actually work my way up to get the best of the best, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes down the line, because I know I'm going to get either or. It's just a matter of which at some point. So, but that's an example of what I'm talking about. I'm entertaining the possibilities of what could be. And a lot of people, unfortunately, they just give up. And I realize this because as my mind begins to open up and my inner confidence begins to grow and I start looking at things in certain ways, like, for example, throughout all my content, my channel, sometimes you'll come across videos such as this while I'm outside and I'm just recording, I'm just talking, I'm just giving you my authentic thoughts. There's a lot that's going on around me right now. There's a lot that's going on around me. People are also around me, and you'll see this, especially on my last video, was just kind of like a part 2 vlog of my time in San Diego, or my afternoon in San Diego. This is going to be kind of a similar one, but in Temecula, really, because we're out here in Temecula, California, and of course, we're spoiled with the sun. It's feeling nice and warm. Spring's here, pretty much on its way. So, and it's funny because around this time, we'll actually get a lot of rain too, but the thing is, we're not really used to it. I don't think here in California, we don't really have the appropriate infrastructure built to actually handle rain and the weathers and the side effects of that weather that comes with it. But I think it's primarily because we're just spoiled for sunlight out here. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But nothing is neither here nor there, honestly, because I'm just talking to y'all right now. And opportunities out here for y'all. Listen, there could be other people out here right now grabbing their phone, pressing record, and I'm literally just have a phone. I have no expensive cameras, no nothing. And I have people driving back and forth and also people around me. And it don't really mean much to me because, again, I'm just in the moment. I'm beginning to master not giving an F like Mark Manson would kind of like just put out, like especially in his book and in his content and his channel. Shout out to Mark Manson. But at the end of the day, you gotta do you, because it's your life and someday you're going to die. So why not just do everything that you possibly could do? And it just doesn't make sense to me where people just, as a matter of fact, to be perfectly honest with you, the idea of feeling stuck is crazy to me. Especially here in America, when you have all of the opportunity. I think the main premise of what I'm talking about right now is opportunity, A, and B, the willingness and the courage to actually go forth and take advantage of those opportunities, because there's no excuse for you to not get this money. There's no excuse for you to feel stuck or to be in a place, you see what I'm saying? There's a lot that's going around me. And if it's too loud and you guys can't hear me, forgive me. Again, there's a lot of traffic that's going back and forth around here. And here's another side note, and I'm just kind of derailing for a moment. The thing I noticed about Temecula, and I come here quite a few times, it is surprisingly clean out here. And I know it's kind of wild, especially if you really do kind of like study and research California, especially like in the downtown areas where it's like super dirty, especially even in my last vlog, there's a lot that's going on. And I've even expressed concerns like, hey, something needs to be done. There's this homelessness thing is getting out of control, or hey, it's really dirty out here. And hey, but there's other parts of San Diego, like in La Jolla, where you don't really see too much of that. But so far in Temecula, almost everywhere I've been, I don't see a trash issue. I'd hardly even see a homeless issue. There's a lot. It's just beautiful out here. It's just a nice day in general. It's a nice Saturday out here. But by the time you guys see this, it's going to be Sunday, because by the time I actually get this edited and out here to y'all, it's probably going to be the following morning. But I'm just out here in the meantime, just kind of getting my thoughts out to y'all. But if you look around, all I see is just money. And you gotta kind of like train your mind to see these things, because a lot of people, it's like I kind of alluded to earlier, they're just in this position where they feel stuck, and unfortunately they don't entertain any, or they don't have like an openness of mind to actually entertain the possibilities like, hey, what if I could make more money? Hey, what if I can make a pivot in my career? Hey, what if I can actually prioritize my health and get that fit body? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, maybe it's just, I think honestly, I think most people are stuck because they just, either they just don't know better, or they just given up, or they think it's not a possibility for them and it's not a reality that they themselves can take advantage of. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because it doesn't have to be that way, and it doesn't have to be you. Like, why not you? Why not take advantage of it? Listen, I did not have this confidence on camera overnight. This did not happen overnight. You've probably seen people walking around me, people driving past here, and even in my last vlog in San Diego when I was at the Westfield UTC Mall, there's a whole bunch of people. It was the busiest I've ever seen it since I've been there. I've been there quite a few times already. And the reason why, one of the main motivating reasons why I did it, is because of how uncomfortable it felt. At some point, you're gonna have to like develop that I don't give an F muscle, and you just need to get out here and you just need to do it. And I've been saying this in a lot of my videos too. So it's just the willingness to take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves, because it's out here. Most people they just don't have the courage to take advantage of them. Now, if you do see this video, I want you to go back to the last video that I checked out. I'll probably post it in the description right up here, or the cards right over here, whichever it posts it. But it will show my part 2 of the San Diego vlog, and I did a part 1 earlier. So, and I'm out there, Westfield UTC Mall, and I'm recording. All those people that was around me, all those people, if you pay attention, none of them is recording into a camera. None of them have some sort of a stabilizer or a gimbal. Nobody is just talking to the camera like I'm doing, because of how I'm gonna be honest with you, I think y'all care way too much about what people think. I think you guys care way too much about what people think. To the victor goes the spoils. Unless you have a boldness of character, and unless you're willing, this is what they mean by humiliation rituals, but unless you have boldness of character and you're willing to put yourself out there, you're not going to get the results. On the other side of your fear and your self-concern, it's all this. You think I care? I'm just telling you guys these things because I also want to help motivate you to do what it is that you need to do, because deep down inside, at the end of the day, we can't really take advantage of the opportunities unless we develop some degree of self-awareness of what it is that we have to do, and we have to have the courage and the willingness to do it. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. You know what you need to be doing. You know what you need to do. You know exactly what it is that you need to do. You know where you need to go. You know what you need to focus on. But instead, and I'm guilty of this sometimes too, but instead you get distracted. You're going off here and there. You go out with people and friends that you shouldn't even be around. You're messing with this chick or with this guy that you should not be messing with. You're spending hours playing video games, watching TV. Deep down inside, at the end of the day, you know what you need to be doing, but you choose not to do it. And that's a choice. You're choosing not to take advantage of opportunity. So this is what I just want to kind of like just motivate you guys. And I'm just leading by example myself, because at first, I'm gonna be honest, you just have to have the balls to just do what it is that I'm doing right now. Because a lot of people, they might think that you're crazy, just kind of like, oh, he's just talking to a camera and doing this. But I'm kind of showing you guys what it is possible if you just go out here and you just do it. But the way that I see it, I see opportunity everywhere. I don't operate from a state of duress like everybody else. I see opportunity and I take advantage of it. And even if I don't see opportunity, I learn to see the opportunity and the money in things. And then I just go forth from there. And unfortunately, a lot of you just don't take advantage of it because you're scared. You're like curling up into a ball on yourself because you have all these eyeballs on you and all these people looking around. I don't care, bro. Like, there's all this traffic. There are people walking around with me, and I'm about to head up to a crosswalk right now. And the reason why I'm actually explaining this to you guys is because you gotta lose that. You gotta lose all that fear. You gotta lose that shit, and you just gotta do it. You just gotta work. Because at the end of the day, I've been saying this over and over again in all of my content. This is a class war. At the end of the day, the only thing that's gonna matter is either you got it or you don't got it. Either you got it or you don't got it. Because forget what everybody else is thinking. Sooner or later, there's not gonna be a middle class. There's only gonna be those who have and those who have not. If you're sitting up here worried about what people might think because you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, you're being unconventional, you're going to miss out on all the opportunities, because all the opportunities is primarily going to be given to the bold, and it's going to be given to the swift, those who are very able to take advantage, and those who are not so concerned about being perfect at what it is that they're doing. At the end of the day, and I'm just going off of my thoughts right now, I'm just in a flow state, I'm just going off of all my thoughts right now. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you have to take advantage of all the opportunities that is laid before you. And you know what you need to be doing. The problem is either you're too scared, you're too arrogant, or you're too lazy to take advantage of them. You are standing in your own way. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. And the minute you actually break out of your shell, and this should actually give you some motivation, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm an introverted individual. But what makes me stand out and what makes me be what it is that I need to be, I know there's a lot of movement right now. I'm trying to practice camera angles of how it is I need to carry this stuff so I can put out better and more stabilizing content for y'all. But nobody's coming to save you. I realized that. That's why I got fit. That's why I'm out going after all this money. That's why I'm even putting content out here. This is coming from an introverted individual. I had no plans of dropping no content or no videos, but the reason why I'm doing it, because I don't know, at some point, I had a lot of people ask me how it is I do certain things. And instead of I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm just telling everybody like, hey, all it takes is consistency this. Hey, you need to make sure you're on top of A, B, and C. Hey, you need to make sure you stay away from this situation, this scenario. And I just thought, you know what? Why not just put it out there to the public? Sure, it's going to be messy at first. Sure, it's going to be awkward. I'm going to practice talking to a camera, and I'm just going to let it fly. And I'm be honest, in the beginning, it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable because it's something that you're not used to and something that you got to adjust to, especially watching a video of yourself and then hearing your own voice. Because we're so used to hearing and seeing everybody else on the screen. But when it's you that's on the screen and you're hearing your own voice, especially when you're editing this, you're like, whoa, that's weird. And you start noticing things. Because now you're actually seeing it. You're not just seeing your own reflection on the mirror. You're actually seeing it in real time. Listen, if you want a quick way, and I'll kind of like just wrap it up here because I'm going to get back to wherever it is that I need to get back to so I can continue studying. But I got to get a walk in, you know what I'm saying? But listen, at the end of the day, it's all about inner confidence. You have to be ready to take advantage of all the opportunities that's going to be coming. And the best way to do that is to be prepared. And one of the key ways that you can do to be prepared is by just investing in yourself. You are the greatest investment that you can possibly make. Invest in your health, invest in, your knowledge, invest in your wealth, invest in anything that makes you greater than what you currently are. Because there's always another level. And one of the best ways that you can naturally boost your confidence, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna tell you right now, record yourself. Listen, I'm not telling you to post it on YouTube or post it anywhere else, but just record yourself. Record yourself on a camera and then play it back. Listen, it don't have to be long. It could be 10 seconds, it could be 30 seconds, it could be a minute, 10 minutes. It don't matter. Record yourself, speaking your thoughts, whatever it is that you're doing, and then end it, and then watch the playback of that. If you can get used to that, you're already a step ahead of most people, because most people just aren't doing this. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna kind of close my thoughts out right here because I gotta get back. I gotta get going. And listen, I just want to be one of those people that help motivate and inspire you, because I'm being completely honest. I don't see any nobility in being average. And it's okay being a normal person. It's okay being a regular, everyday person. And if that's what you want to, and if being average is what you want to aspire to be, then that's on you. And that's cool. If it works for you, great. But I kind of like Harvey Specter's perspective on it from Suits. Life is this. I like this. It's about elevation. It's about exposing yourself to greater things. And the best way to get that is just by doing the work and being intentional and being constantly on the move. Don't be idle-minded. Be structured and just get it done. All right. That's kind of like my thoughts out here in Temecula, California. I like how the sun is hitting me right now. Listen, I'm gonna catch you all on the flip side. I'm about to get back and I'm about to finish what it is that I got going on for the rest of the day, because there ain't no rest until the end of your day when you're going to sleep. That's just how I view it. You don't have to be as extreme, but like I said, opportunities out here. You just gotta be willing to take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Deuces. Hey, yo, guys, remember when I was having a conversation with y'all earlier about which car I should get as a milestone in terms of like a Ford Mustang, Dark Horse, or a Corvette? I was literally walking back to where it is that I need to go, and I'm just seeing like a line of Corvettes right now. The way I see it, I'm gonna take this as a sign. It's like God is trying to tell me something. I think I might have to get the Corvette instead. I think that actually might have to be a milestone call, y'all. What's going on, y'all? So I just got out of my appointment. It took a lot faster than I thought it would, which is actually kind of cool, even though I didn't actually get much studying or work done. But I still got the rest of the day to do whatever it is that I need to do. So what I'm going to do right now, since I'm still in Temecula, I'm going to swing by the vitamin shop that's close to the Promenade Mall. And when I'm out there, I'll probably just find some spot to get something to eat and then head back home and then finish whatever it is that I got going on. Catch y'all over there. What's going on, y'all? So I'm here. I just now thought about a bonus tip since I actually got here, and as I'm sitting down right now, here's the deal though. I was walking around earlier, like when you saw earlier in the vid, and I passed by this couple, and I realized that the guy was wearing, pajama pants and slippers outside when they were all going on the walk. And the reason why I'm actually pointing this out to you guys is because first impressions last and they matter. Now, people might think, for example, even in my private life, that they think, oh, you're overdressed a little bit when you're going out to this place or that place, even if I'm just going out to the store in general. But the reason why I do that is because I take my appearance seriously. Again, first impressions matter and first impressions last. You don't know who you're going to run into when you're out and about. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to meet, whatever business contact you're going to meet by, or a friend or somebody that you want to meet, and then you end up building a life with. It's very important that you actually come out and you present yourself accordingly. You got to take your appearance seriously, guys. And here's another thing that I also learned. Your attitude matters. And what inspired me to actually say that part is, my regular job. At my regular job, there's a lot of people that just have like this negative outlook and this negative mentality. And what it does, it just colors your reality in such a negative light. Like, you got to think of it like a camera of some sort. when you put certain lens in between them, or certain things in between, filters between lenses, that's exactly what it is. Overall, it's just a filter. And how you view reality and your mentality and your attitude is a reflection of the filters that you place, and that colors your reality. So guys, make sure you have a good attitude, A, and then B, also make sure that you take your appearance seriously and actually take yourself seriously. Make the investment in yourself to actually be presentable when you're out and about in public. I don't care if you're like around the apartment complex. I don't care if you're around people that you know, or if you're just out and about. Make sure you take your appearance seriously. All right. So I'm right here at the Luna Grill. I just got my peanut butter right here, and then my Santorini bowl right here. It's nice and piping hot. So I just had a taste for some Mediterranean food. So I'm just go ahead and enjoy this. Just let y'all know what it is that I'm eating right now. Hey yo, that was so good. Like seriously, every single time I go to the Luna Grill, I'm always impressed, always. And the service is also good on top of the food. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually seriously, and I mean seriously, considering a Mediterranean diet. And based on all the research that I actually have, apparently the Mediterranean diet is actually healthier anyway. So I don't know. I just had to say that because, you know, what it is that you put in your body actually matters. You are what you eat, and every single time I eat that, it's like, good. I'm impressed every single time. Oh, and on a random side note, y'all might be thinking, why, hey, you're indoors. Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? Because I want to. And you have to understand, I don't do the same things as what everybody else does. I just do my own thing. So if I want to wear sunglasses indoors, I wear sunglasses indoors regardless of what everybody thinks. You guys seriously have to learn not to give an F about what people might think and what people might say or how it is that they look at you. I'm just doing me. I'm just living my life my own way. Just a little sign up for you guys. Just don't be afraid to actually put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, because it leads to growth at the end of the day. But a lot of people are too scared to do it. You would think I have it hanging around on my shirt or the collar of my shirt. No, I'm just going to wear it indoors because that's what I want to do. All right. Just got home. Got another Goo & Bros delivery package, another hat in the way. I got too many of these. Honestly, they need to start sponsoring me. Goo & Bros. If anyone from the Goo & Bros organization is watching this, listen, y'all need to start sponsoring me because I got a ton of these. And this is from the Tactical Farm collection. So let me show y'all that real quick. There you go. See that? That's beautiful. Actually, let me pan it over here real quick. Yeah. You can kind of see why. Hexagonal brim design with kind of like this venomous green color pop for color pop. You got like, hold up, the little rope right there. Nice mesh design, slippery, representing the lizard. Green color under brim. Yeah. Just adding another dope one to the collection. All right, y'all, that's my quick vibe inspired by being in Temecula, California. Listen, nothing crazy, nothing too spectacular, just kind of going through my afternoon on a day-to-day. Now, I still got some other things that I need to get done, preferably before I hit the gym. So I'm gonna get some stuff done right now, edit this video, have it out by tomorrow. By the time you guys see this, it's already been out, already been edited and whatnot. And then after I finish that, go ahead, hit the gym, get some studying done, and you know, it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I just got to keep going and keep going and keep going for as much as I can for as long as possible. It's about compounding interest, y'all. All right, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one for real this time. Deuces.